Hello YouTube, this is Patriconius here, and I am super excited to be bringing some Sword and Shield content to this channel. If you're new to the channel, this channel is primarily focused on Wi-Fi battles. Hello YouTube, this is Patriconius here, and I am bringing you some day 2 of the Galar Beginning battles. Looking at this team here, it's a pretty interesting team. A lot of grounds, so really Milotic and Rillaboom are going to do quite well here. So I actually want to I think Rillaboom's the better lead, but I really do like Milotic, Rillaboom, and Dragapult. So with all these teams here, I'm just going to go straight for the Scald. I'm not too worried what's in the back. The thing that could eat it the best is Corviknight. So if we got a burn, that'd be good. Activated Mudsdale's ability, Stamina, but it shouldn't do too much because Milotic's is special, and this Earthquake should be all good. Does get some leftover recovery. Leftovers is a really it's a top tier item. It's one of those items that's good because you can almost put leftovers on anything and it will help. So we do see the Corviknight. I'm going to stay in and just fish for a burn here. If I get one, that'd be great. And Bravebird comes off. Got a critical hit. The good thing is I am faster, so I am going to be able to get some get a little recover going, and then be able to take another Brave Bird, which is going to Corviknight's going to take a little bit of damage. Goes for a Rock Smash. Still looking for that burn on that Corviknight, but got the critical hit, and this will yep, so Brave Bird will KO. Since Milotic's doing so well in this match, depending on the last Pokemon, I might just Life Dew and then go for a Gigantamax or Dynamax. So yeah, I am just going to Life Dew, try to get some health, and then Dynamax. But actually now thinking about it, since Rhyperior just went for the Dynamax, the safer play would be, if I can tank a hit, is just use Life Dew and stall the trainer's Dynamax itself would actually be the best play in this situation. So you Life Dew up, see how much a Max Rockfell does. Yeah, so I with Sandstorm and Rockfall, I will not live even if I do a life. So let's just throw a Scald, get some damage off, and wow. That did a ton. So I can just bring in Rillaboom and finish the game off. No Dynamax needed this game. Yes, I have lost the game in the tournament because I was in the pretty much same situation and I used low kick. Weight-based moves do not affect Dynamax. I did a couple times, I couldn't figure out, and I actually had to go online and look it up because I was like, why isn't low kick working? Hello, let's see what we're facing off against. We're facing against a Charizard, a Toxapex, a Surfetch, a Dragapult, a Gardevoir, and an Aegislash. So Toxapex, I will need Rillaboom just to deal with the Toxapex. Milotic deals pretty well with almost everything except for the Aegislash. And I do like Grimmsnarl here to drop just paralyses. So I'm actually thinking, let's look here again. I'm actually liking a Rillaboom lead. I'm actually liking, you know what, I'm gonna go with the Grimmsnarl lead, follow with the Rillaboom and Dragapult. I was going to lead Rillaboom, but I really do need Rillaboom for Toxapex, so if I do see the Toxapex, I need it. I wouldn't mind getting some early game Thunders. Speaking of early game Thunders, just gonna go straight for a Thunder Wave on the Charizard. And it's gone Dynamax. Now, does it go Gigantamax is the question. Just regular. This actually works really well for us, because Charizard is the thing that really messes up with the Rillaboom. So I am going to be, I'm going to throw up the light screen, but I will end up eating 2 turns of his Dynamax, which is good. I'm going to throw up the Reflect. I might as well get the Reflect up as well. So, something to note, I didn't know Paralysis would work in Dynamax, so that's good. Paralysis, getting a Paralysis on a Dynamax Pokemon is handy, because that seems like one of the other ways to stop it from having a turn, which I was pretty sure it could just go, it would guarantee almost its 3 turns, so nice to see that you can be paralyzed in Dynamax. For me, not the opponent. Wow, double paralysis, paralyzed. That's something that to note in the game here. It does kind of suck. They just got paralyzed, this whole Dynamax, but at the same time, that is part of the game. And a game I've played yesterday, I got triple flinched and a move miss, and that lost the game. So, you know, it's just part of It's just part of the game. Unfortunately. I'm going to keep allowing just to keep dropping a special attack here. Does finally get the Fire Blast off. I was kind of hoping that the screen double special attack drop would allow me to live. We'll bring in Dragapult. The reason I'm going to bring Dragapult in is I feel like I can switch Rillaboom in for an attack. And I'm okay getting locked in a Thunderbolt. Didn't see any ground types on the opposing trainer's team. The only downfall on my side so far, with Charizard getting all those paralysis, is that my screens, I actually am running out of screens. Yeah, I'm going to go for the Dynamax. Thunderbolt. Toxapex is a really good staller with poison and water. So bringing in Rillaboom would be good, but I want to do some max damage. Even though this is the whole point of bringing Rillaboom was to deal with this Pokemon, so this might actually bite me in the butt. Then I'm deciding to fight a Toxapex without knowing what's in the back. So it won't fully be able to protect itself. But I have now set the electric terrain. And it's running Black Sludge. So I have set electric terrain now. So this Thunderbolt out of Protect should do over half. At least over half. I would like it to OHKO, but yeah, it's not going to. That's one of the reasons Toxapex is just such a thick Pokemon. However, now, even though electric terrain's up, it's forcing to go into it would be forcing Toxapex to go into either another Protect or Recover. If it doesn't do the Bashful Bunker, I would KO. The issue is this has to be high enough damage so that my regular Thunderbolts will KO. So I'm gonna just check here. I still have 2 turns of electric terrain. Is this enough? It is enough. Okay, good. So my Dragapult here, because it's running the fire and electric move, the idea was this was going to be my the support counter to things like Toxapex and Ferrothorn. I'm just going to switch into my Rillaboom here. reason I'm switching into Rillaboom is because I want to do a little chip damage onto this Gardevoir. This should critical hit. Yeah, I just want to do some damage because Dragapult will outspeed and it has a ghost attack, which will hit. Issue is Hex. I wish was a little bit. I'm probably should have run Shadow Ball. Just don't have a TR for it. So this actually puts us in a good position now because Dragapult's ghost attack will finish off the game. So that's good. Something I've learned is that I forget and I get greedy and I use Dragapult as like just a straight up attacker or this. This Dragapult's meant to be a revenge killer, so I really need all those. So in past experiences, Mimikyu has been a nightmare for us, and Corsola as well, just because of all the ghost types. So this will be an interesting match. I feel like Milotic can actually be really good in this because of the Scalds and just its natural bulk, and it resists most of the attacks from everyone. But I am also going to need the paralysis on that Corsola. So I'm going to lead. Yeah, I'm going to lead the Mimikyu. Bring the Grimmsnarl. So leads off with the Bisharp. Which is completely okay with me. I'm just going to go straight for a Scald. Not much else I can do. If I can get a burn, that would be amazing. What's going to dance up? Issue with the Bisharp is it does know a Sucker Punch, which will do good damage against almost all my Pokemon. Yeah, wow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for a Life Dew, hoping that it goes for another Sucker Punch, regain my health, and then I'm able to go for a Scald again. I'll be able to live this next Sucker Punch. I'm actually going to go again. I'm going to risk it. Something that also I noticed is Life Dew. I run on Milotic because in doubles it heals you, your ally as well. In singles though, I feel like Recover would give me more bang for my buck, as in more HP back. So I could have just PP stalled, which probably would have been the smart play, but I do need this Bisharp off the board. So here's that infamous Mimikyu that I've been having so much troubles with. And one of the reasons I'm having so much troubles with is because I am not breaking the disguise fast enough. So I need this disguise to be broken. What I haven't done in the past is I've gone for like a Thunder Wave or Reflect, but then it just Swords Dances, KOs. And this is what I mean. Critical hit. Mimikyu sweeps my team. So now I just got the Dragapult here. It's going to be able to do a Swords Dance easy. So this is probably going to be chalked up to a loss here. And that's what I mean. This team does not do well against Mimikyu. If there is a Mimikyu, I'm going down. Because there's a Shadow Sneak. A break. Finally break the disguise. So my only hope now, and this is where going back into team building, you need to check Mimikyu. I did not check Mimikyu strong enough in this team. It is not a strong enough Mimikyu counter. And as you just saw here, Mimikyu messes most of my team up. So the chance that I have for winning is that I live this Shadow Sneak, and then whatever is in the back, I have to be able to one-hit kill or heavily resist the attack. But they can Dynamax now because they're last and just max guard me out. So my only hope is that I am faster. This is what I need to be. I need to be faster than this Dragapult, or I lose the game. I usually run Choice Scarf, so I would be faster if I wasn't Dynamaxed. So if this is a fully invested speed Dragapult, I lose. Yeah. That was game. Thank you everyone for watching the videos. I hope you're enjoying the content. I would have liked to do a little bit better, but this is a prime example of my team not being able to check Mimikyu strong, and that's how I picked up a lot of losses, just because I can't play against Mimikyu very well. So have a great day. We still got one more day of coverage, and I've got some fun little like Gengar moments or melodic moments that I would love to share with you guys. Leave a like and a comment. I would love to hear from you about either moves I missed or different plays I could have done. Thank you guys. Thank you all, Pokemon trainers. Have a great day.